Now, I'm not telling news that crypto is a market of insiders, that it's still the Wild West. Maybe it makes sense then to invest in a project that is run by the insiders, that's run by the Trump family, the ones that actually know where the market is going. Let's have a look at World Liberty Financial in this video. Let's try to figure out where the price might be headed from here. This here is WLFI relative to the others market cap. How is World Liberty Financial doing relative to other altcoins? We had a double bottom at the end of 2025, and there seems to be some kind of a resistance that we have just hit yesterday. World Liberty Financial runs the USD1 stablecoin. Now the stablecoin is indeed stable. We are very close to $1, and there is growth, as in 3.3 billion worth of USD1 are already circulating. Most of that is on the Binance Smart Chain, but Ethereum is growing as well. The part that was issued on the Binance Smart Chain was backed by an investment fund of Abu Dhabi. That was the initial jump. Since then, the Binance Smart Chain based USD1 is actually going down, while the Ethereum based USD1 is growing very quickly. Now, why is it growing? Are there that many opportunities in terms of yield, in terms of decentralized finance? Let's have a look. Here are several USD1 trading pairs. We've got one on the Binance Smart Chain. This is versus Wrap BNB. We've got one on Solana. There's also something on Ethereum. This is USD1 relative to USDC. 1.2 million of trading volume in a 5 million liquidity pool. So roughly 20%. Here on Solana, we've got 7.6 million trading volume in a pool of 15 million. So roughly half. And here we've got what's probably the most profitable for the liquidity providers. It's 18 million worth of trading volume versus 4 million of liquidity. Now, how much money do people make when they provide capital to this trading pair? The answer is still not that much. An estimated APR of only 7.35%. Now, why am I showing all of this? It's in order to show that the demand for USD1 is probably not driven by decentralized finance. It seems like there are no real attractive yields out there. Instead, it is again an insider game. World Liberty Financial has raised hundreds of millions of dollars across many different institutions. If you're getting value out of this content so far, then feel free to give this a like. You can also subscribe because I publish videos regularly. Of course, any support is very much appreciated. It will help the channel grow. And it's much less of a decentralized finance application as the term suggests. For example, here Justin Sun, the Tron Decentralized Autonomous Organization, got their WLFI locked after they sold in the first days post-launch. And there's never been a proper explanation why that happened. 500 million of inflow just gone, and 60 million got lost since that lockup. Still, this doesn't seem to change the interest in World Liberty Financial. The last video on this channel is 48 days old. It still gets search volume. It starts to get the traction of an average video on this channel. The video started off relatively slow. Now, without any insider knowledge, it probably makes sense to just trade the trading range. Whenever we are high relative to other altcoins, it makes sense to take some profit. Because that's probably also when many institutions are going to offload. This is WLFI relative to Ethereum. This is where the token is mainly listed, where it has most liquidity. And the rally we have seen just recently, it aligns perfectly with the top on the 26th of November and with the top directly after launch. I'm not sure if currently the potential risk is worth the potential reward. It seems like professional market makers also agree. There was the massive liquidation event across all of crypto on the 10th of October. World Liberty Financial traders also did not get spared from that liquidation event. But since then, the funding rate of WLFI is very much negative. So the market makers aren't really willing to buy much of the supply. The open interest, so the amount of bets on the price, also have not recovered since then. It crashed down with the liquidation event and since then stays low. And it's always better to have more speculation in an asset, right? When open interest goes up, then the price tends to go up as well. But I'm not sure if now is the best time to bet on rising prices. Again, insiders have all the power here and they seem to be taking profit at those tops. If you want to see what kind of trades I make, I share this in the premium membership. A link to premium pops up here on the screen. If it's your very first time here, feel free to subscribe as well. I publish videos regularly. See you next time on YouTube or see you in premium. Cheers!